The world is filled with stories etched in stone, painted on walls and woven into the grand designs of human ingenuity. Today, we embark on a journey to visit iconic landmarks and uncover the stories they tell about ambition, creativity, and resilience. These places are more than remnants of the past. They are living, breathing monuments to the human spirit. Let us step into their shadows and connect with the people who built them, the societies they represent, and the legacies they carry. We begin in Egypt with the Great Pyramid of Giza, an ancient structure predating much recorded history. Imagine standing at its base, looking up at a towering marvel that has endured for over 4,500 years. Built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, this pyramid is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. But its significance goes far beyond its age. Each of the over 2 million limestone blocks, some weighing up to 15 tons, was cut, transported, and placed with astonishing precision. To this day, experts debate how this feat was accomplished. Some theories suggest long ramps, while others elaborate systems of pulleys and counterweights. Others believe the Egyptians might have used innovative methods lost to history. Whatever the process, it speaks to the ingenuity and determination of a civilization driven by a singular purpose: to honor their king and ensure his journey into the afterlife. The pyramid wasn't just a tomb, but a microcosm of the ancient Egyptian worldview. Its placement aligns with cardinal points, reflecting their advanced understanding of astronomy. Its internal chambers and intricate passages were designed to house treasures, texts, and artifacts that would accompany the pharaoh into eternity. This was not mere superstition, but a testament to their belief in an eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Imagine the workers, laborers, engineers, and artisans spending decades constructing a monument that would outlast their own lives. Who were these people? Evidence suggests many were not slaves, as often assumed, but skilled workers living in temporary cities built to support the project. They were fed, housed, and cared for because they were part of something greater. A collective dream to build eternity in stone. What must it have felt like to be part of such a grand vision? To know that your hands had shaped a legacy that would endure across millennia? The pyramid reminds us that humanity has always reached for the eternal, seeking to leave a mark that transcends time. It challenges us to reflect on what we consider eternal today. Is it technology, art, our relationships? What are the pyramids we are building for future generations to marvel at? Now, we travel to Rome, where the Colosseum stands as a powerful reminder of an empire that once ruled much of the known world. Built in just 8 years, this amphitheater could hold up to 50,000 spectators. It wasn't just a venue for entertainment, but a statement of Roman power and ingenuity. Even now, standing in its shadow, you can feel the echo of its grandeur. The Colosseum featured a retractable awning to protect spectators from the sun, elevators transporting animals and gladiators into the arena, and an underground labyrinth of tunnels that brought the spectacles to life. In many ways, it was a marvel of engineering and design ahead of its time. But let's pause for a moment and imagine the events that took place here. The roar of the crowd, the clash of swords, the raw, visceral energy of life and death on display. Gladiators weren't just fighters, but symbols of courage, strength, and resilience. For the Romans, the games weren't merely entertainment. They were a reflection of the empire's dominance and an opportunity for its citizens to feel united under a shared cultural experience. But for the gladiators themselves? For the enslaved people, prisoners of war, and criminals forced into combat? It was survival, a brutal and often short-lived existence. The Colosseum also carries a darker story. It reminds us of the cost of power and spectacle. How many lives were sacrificed in the name of entertainment? How many voices were lost in the roar of the crowd? And yet, as we walk through its ruins today, we are reminded that even the mightiest empires are not immune to the passage of time. Colosseum stands as both a triumph and a caution, a symbol of what humanity can achieve and what it can destroy. As we ascend to the mist-shrouded peaks of the Andes Mountains to visit Machu Picchu, perched high above the sacred valley, this 15th-century Incan citadel feels like stepping into another realm. Rediscovered in 1911 by Hiram Bingham, it has become a mystery and wonder symbol. But what was its true purpose? Some believed it was a royal estate for Emperor Pachacuti, and others believed it to be a religious sanctuary. Perhaps it was both a place where the earthly and the divine met. What makes Machu Picchu extraordinary is its harmony with nature. The Inca civilization revered their environment, and their architecture reflects this belief. The terraces, designed to prevent erosion and maximize agricultural potential, blend seamlessly with the mountain's contours. The buildings, constructed with precision stonework, fit together so tightly that a blade of grass cannot pass between them. They achieve this without metal tools or wheels, using only their ingenuity and deep respect for the natural world. Imagine standing there, surrounded by clouds that roll over the peaks like waves. You can almost hear the voices of the past, the prayers, the songs, and the ceremonies that connected the Incas to their gods and the universe. The Intihuatana stone, often called the hitching post of the sun, was used to track the solstices, a critical aspect of their agricultural calendar. This alignment with the cosmos underscores the Incas' advanced astronomy understanding and deep connection to the universe. Standing in Machu Picchu today, we are reminded of how small we are in the face of nature's grandeur, and yet how capable we are of shaping it. The Inca didn't conquer their environment, they worked with it, creating a legacy of beauty and sustainability that continues to inspire us. Our next destination is Asia, where the Great Wall of China stretches over 13,000 miles. This monumental structure is not just a wall, but a story of resilience and ambition spanning centuries. Construction began in the 7th century BC, but it wasn't until the Ming dynasty that the wall as we know it took shape. It was built to defend against invaders, unify the empire, regulate trade, and control migration. Walking along the wall, we see the effort of generations of laborers, farmers, soldiers, and even prisoners who toiled to create this massive structure. Each stone tells a story of perseverance. Imagine the harsh winters, the grueling summers, and the endless work required to build a wall that snaked through mountains, deserts, and plains. The wall wasn't just a defense mechanism. It became a symbol of strength and unity, representing the resolve of an empire determined to protect its people and culture. But the Great Wall wasn't just about defense. It became a bridge between civilizations. Along its length, goods, ideas, and philosophies flowed, making it a vital artery of cultural exchange. Silk, spices, and paper were not just commodities. They were connections, weaving together the lives of people who would never meet but whose stories were forever intertwined. As we arrive in India, where the Taj Mahal stands as a testament to love and loss. Built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, it is often described as a teardrop on the cheek of time. Construction began in 1632, employing over 20,000 artisans and architects. Its design, a masterpiece of Mughal architecture, is a harmonious blend of Persian, Indian, and Islamic styles. But the Taj Mahal is more than just a building. It is a love story captured in marble. Shah Jahan's grief at the loss of his beloved inspired a vision of beauty that has endured for centuries. Every element of the Taj Mahal, from its floral motifs to its symmetrical gardens, reflects the idea of paradise, a place of eternal peace and unity. As you stand before it, you can feel the weight of emotion that shaped it. It reminds us of the enduring power of love to inspire creation, even in the face of loss. It reminds us, too, that beauty can emerge from grief and that in our darkest moments, we can still create something that endures. From the deserts of Egypt to the peaks of Peru, from the walls of China to the gardens of India, these landmarks are not just monuments. They are mirrors reflecting the human spirit. Each tells a story of ambition, resilience, and pursuing something greater than oneself. Standing before these marvels reminds us of the incredible heights humanity can reach when we dare to dream and create. These landmarks challenge us to consider our legacy. What stories will we leave behind? What mark will we make on the world? They inspire us to look beyond the limits of our time and imagine a future where our creations endure as symbols of hope, creativity, and unity. The question is not just what we build, but why and whether it will stand the test of time, like these monuments.